Within your account, you'll have access to your leads tool, which helps you keep organized and stay on track of all of your potential clients within the one spot. In your leads tab, you've got subfolders at the very top, which allow you to organize all of your leads so you can keep on track of every single lead that you've got and able to keep track of what's going on. You can also go ahead and retire or snooze your leads. So if leads do come through, maybe it's on pause for a certain amount of time, you can come in and go ahead and organize them that way. For example, click into that lead. In the top right hand corner, you'll be able to click on actions, snooze for a certain amount of time, or if the lead's just not a fit for you and the client, you can go ahead and archive it. That way it filters through an inactive list. You can always reactivate this, but this is pretty much filtering it in your non-active list so you can focus on leads you've got at the moment. If you do need to reactivate a list, you can come in and click on reactivate. This is what that lead looks like. So first thing you have is your lead overview, which gives you a basic breakdown of everything and all of the actions within the lead to date. You can go ahead and skip into your messages tab and start the communication going. First thing we can do is type in our message at the bottom and send this off straight to our client. Otherwise, we've got the option to add in saved replies. You've got the option to customize your replies as well. You can go ahead, select from your existing list, or if needed, create new ones with insert tokens. This is just going to save you time. That way you don't have to create a new message every time. You can go ahead, create a draft, send it off, and that'll send directly through to your client's email address. You'll be able to see that the chat has been sent. When the client opens it, they'll be able to change from sent to read. So you can keep a track on if your clients opened it and they're ignoring you, or if they're a bit busy at that stage. What else you can do within a lead is go ahead and add in any kind of files, images, format like you usually would in email, or add in any kind of links. So you can always interact with your message and customize it exactly the way you want. What you can also do is hover over any message, click on these three dots and add an attachment. So once you go ahead, click on the three dots, add that internal note, you can come in and leave a note on that message that only you and the team can see. So for example, I can write, make sure to follow up with client next week. Add that note, that's going to live right underneath that message, but also centralize in our notes tab at the very top. So this way we can see any important notes with the message it originally belongs to, all in the one spot. So rather than go through a lot of conversation history, I can go ahead, go straight into my notes tab and see everything I need in the one spot. I can also add notes that don't relate to specific messages by clicking on create new, adding a new note, inserting links like I've done here. Otherwise, go ahead and log in calls. So I can come in, say, yep, I had a call with the client. It was a really good discussion. We talked about a deposit or a budget. This is what we came to. Again, this is all designed so you and your team can keep on track of this lead without having to go back and forth. We've also got a notes tab, a files tab, which is going to centralize all of the communication back and forth in the one spot. So rather than having look at an attachment that was sent a week ago, you can go straight into your files and have a look at it there. What you can also do is have a look at the very far right hand side. So you can come in and click into your stages to organize. Okay, we've organized a meeting, let's click to change. It is a smart system, so if you do click on a stage, it'll automatically move over, but for a way that you don't need to manually track, for example, in a new lead, it'll automatically be in review. When you go ahead and you send a message off to your client, the lead will automatically move to follow up. When you organize a meeting with your client, the lead stage will automatically move to meeting, create a proposal, it'll move to proposal. So it is a smart system in the fact that you don't have to track this for you, it'll automatically update. For example, at this stage, if I come in and click on schedule meeting, open up my calendar on my client's behalf, pick a date and time that works, that's going to then go ahead, send that invite off, that's going to go ahead and move into that meeting stage. I can also go ahead and look at any meeting details that were created when I set this lead up, or if needed, go ahead, convert to project if the lead does go ahead. It's just a really great way, again, for you and your team to keep on track of all of your potential projects, all within the one spot. You've even got options of sharing your meeting links, importing leads externally, or if needed, create any new leads as well.